welcome everyone to our, I guess, first ever Q&A with the admins of the USFA. I'm Caboose. I got Stacks with me here in the booth.
What's
It's been
going
a
on?
while. It's been a while since we've done something like this. Been in the booth together.
Way too long, my
Um,
man. Feels
but
good to have it back, man. Feel like the old school podcasting days, man.
yeah, for sure. Definitely don't have a whole lot of time to do these too often, so try and make it count when I can. But wanted to go over some things with you guys, let you know what's on our minds, where our priorities are, um, and as well as get to some questions you guys have for us, just in general direction of the league. So, without further ado, one of the big things I'm sure most people have seen is we want to hit recruiting and we want to hit recruiting hard. We're doing that through affiliations, we're doing that through recruitment bonuses. We're doing that through the fact that recruitment in of itself can be a job in the league. So it's a huge thing that's on our mind. Obviously, we can't grow without more people coming in. If you want to hit on that at all, Stacks.
Yeah. So first things first, I kind of had a little bit of idea of just going through different sports type Discord channels. You see there we already got two of them on the works. We got Sports Universe and Hollywood Sports. Hollywood Sports actually has one of their main players. They're in the league. They just joined up. Um, and yeah, that's part of the start of it is there. We're also looking to see if we can get some other sim leagues as well that are kind of in our range group, help build together, build our own universe. And that's part of the big shot there in regards to putting out, like, trying to get some more people into the fold. Of course, with any sim league, it's a process, not just going to randomly get 50 plus people off the spot. So it's just going to be just work in progress and, piece by piece, we're just going to keep on working until we get something that sticks. Of course, YouTube is its own platform to get more people as is. We'll talk about the quality of the streams and everything like that, I'm sure, later on. But that is part of the recruitment as well, getting more people to watch the videos, like the videos, commenting, doing all the stuff to get the reach out and everything like that. So at the current moment, that's what we're working with, but we're still keeping everything in mind. We're definitely open to getting more people with us, rocking with us. And just got to learn that is a slow process. Not every league just starts with 300, 400 people out the gate. So just a bit of patience on our side along with you guys, and we'll have a real big crew staying with us. And just to touch on that a little bit, I was talking with Caboose when we had the little debacle with the Discord when we had to pretty much start clean. But it was a good seeing that we really didn't lose too many people. Actually, we hardly lost anybody. So like, just looking back on it, so that means that we have a pretty tight knit group right now as is. So it's real fun to see us growing. It's just going to take some time.
Yep, absolutely. And you touched on the quality of the streams, and I think that's going to be a huge part of our retention rate moving forward. We are taking some actions to rectify that for the following season. It might not be first thing the following season, but sometime next season, the quality of the streams will get better. I promise you. Right now, the issues are as follows. On my end, I can't stream because one, I normally just don't have the time. Two, I don't have the internet. I'm probably not going to get good enough internet to upload to YouTube until I want to say late November around Thanksgiving. Um, we're working on upgrading Stax's recording equipment at the moment so that he's not dropping 100 frames per second in the middle of the second quarter
Yeah.
right before you touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Obviously, no one wants to see that. No one wants to feel like they've been relegated back to the 1980s in regards to internet speed. But we do have a plan for it, and it is going to be fixed in the near future.
Mhm. And it's a shame too because my internet speed is immaculate. Like my upload is almost 40. So it's definitely not the internet that's doing it. It's all mechanical. But just like Caboose said, that is in the works, and I'm definitely going to be improving with my commentary as I go along as well. We're still looking for other people to do it as well. So if you're hearing this and if you have the equipment, got the 3 TPE going on there. A little bit of a snafu earlier about payment, but we kind of nip that in the bud. We're on the same page in regards to that. And it's a real easy setup to do. Honestly, 1 man or 2 man, but I'd prefer I'm not doing this 1 man crew just because I can, but it's really all we got at this point. Because the better the equipment, the easier it is to not only record the gameplay but stream it to other people on the back end. Like say for instance me and Caboose. If Caboose had his computer with real good internet, he could stream it to me, and I could hop in, do commentary with them on Discord and stuff. So it's a little bit of like putting the pieces of the puzzle together and everything like that. But we'll get to that point as we get more people. We'll have more people involved, and it's going to be looking a lot more professional going forward. So just stick with us.
Yep. And that kind of brings us into this upcoming off season, which it's going to be our first ever actual off season, where we're going to have a season uh, season rollover, where basically for an entire week, all I'm going to be doing is file work. So you know, updates will still be being processed and done. We're going to implement the um, training camps, TPE for that for the off season. It's going to be super simple, um, but there's going to be a lot that goes on the back end. It's not going to seem like much is happening, but by that point, we will be completely back up to schedule, which is something we have not been able to say at all this first season. So, being on schedule for season two is something that it's a goal of ours at least to put out every game on time
Hmm.
and not have to play catch up all season like we've been doing.
I think I did an admirable job working it back to schedule because I had my few snafus with work and family
Yep.
stuff and a whole bunch of stuff, but we're working it back to where it's supposed to be now. Getting the CSFA championship game, CSFA championship same day. Because technically it's supposed to be ending now. I think right, like
The
Saturday.
well, technically it was supposed to be over. I think last week.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So a little bit past the time where it's supposed to be, but it's not. Could have been a lot worse. I suppose. Found a way to get these games kicked off and everything like that. But we're working for you, make sure everything is good. We'll get back right, and then definitely keeping it on schedule. Um, Hopefully by then we could get another person into the game, presentation wise, and that'll make it a lot easier on me too. That way, I'm not doing both leagues. That way, Caboose isn't doing both leagues, and you know,
Yeah. That's another thing is we need staff positions filled just to take the burden off of us. Um, as he mentioned, right now Stacks is doing all the recording for both leagues, something that is quite time intensive. I'm doing all the file work for both leagues at the moment, so it's not an easy job, and we're definitely looking for people to try and step up help us out in whatever way they can. If you want to update, awesome. Come be an updater for us. If you want to recruit, awesome. Come be one of our recruiters. If you want to be on the streams, all you really need to do is either A, wait for us to get an upgrade to Stack's equipment or my internet, or if you have the game, you have a quality computer, a quality recording system. I mean, heck, come on down. We'll make it worth your while.
And I'm still extending my reach to the guys that do want to, that do have the equipment, that do want to, get into the presentation game. I'm willing to gift the game for $30. I mean, I know that we got a lot of young folks there that don't have like their own sufficient money and everything like that. I mean, I've been there. Caboose has been there. We're pretty grown and stuff, so we're making sure that we're working every day. But I'm like $30. I could do that. That's pretty easy for me to do. If you're really interested in helping out in that way, that would be at least my present um towards you, helping us out, helping the league grow, making the streams better. Because that's all we want at the end of the day is better streams, better gameplay, more fun, and definitely you get more fun after seeing your player do a nice play and not having them like stopped on the same frame for like a solid 2-3 minutes or so. So, but yeah, that's definitely I'm still able to do. So just reach out to me. I'll be able to help out in that way or any other way that you think is possible. So reach out.
So with all that being said, is there any other things that you can think of just on the top of your head right now that we can, I guess, is a game plan for the future?
Um, we have a good amount of activity within the Discord and everything, but I still think we need to hit those smaller, uncapped ways to get the YouTube channel up and going, like the definitely bringing a friend so you could get TPE and stuff. Want to emphasize on that a little bit because that helps. I know everyone in the league knows at least one or two people that can get into the league that would want to see this because we pretty much all come from some sort of Discord channel or some sort of league. So I'm sure that it'll be able to get more people on the fold that way. Definitely hit the subscribe button on the channel because I'm trying to hit a certain threshold where we can start doing community posts. That will also get the reach out for more people because they'll just randomly pop up on random people's screen. So the more people that vote on those, that'll help out with getting more people from YouTube and all that stuff. Those are the main things off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's many more. We got plenty of time to talk, so
Yep. um,
I think the
so
moral of the story is
let's
just doing whatever we can from what we have, and I think it'll start showing face in due time. So
yeah, absolutely. Um, so let's get to some of these questions here. We asked you guys to put some questions in, and there's a few of them in here. So hopefully, if we do another one of these, we can get a little bit more engagement on that front at least. We don't ask for a whole lot of activity on the forums. It's really the forums are just there for storing information and making sure people can see what's going on within the league.
mm-hmm.
Think of it just basically as a database. But every now and then we'll post something there that we'd like you guys to respond to. National Signing Day, contract signings, uh, and sometimes things like this. If something gets posted on there and it's brought into the Discord, it's usually worth the time to give it a quick look and read, as it will normally have some pretty important information for you guys to look over. Um, but with that being said, let's get through some of these questions. What are the goals for the league in 5 seasons and 10 seasons? Not individual leagues, but as a whole. Stacks, if you want to start with that one.
That's pretty simple. 5 seasons in, hopefully that would be cool to have at least 8 CSFA teams, and we'll have a good amount of teams in the professional side for those teams to actually move up to. And that would also mean that there's a lot of activity in all those spots so they can fill like positive moving teams that we could put on YouTube and stuff. Make it a lot easier for us to have different matchups each week. So that would be pretty cool. League, I guess say league wise, probably I don't know how many users that would be. That'll be a good amount of users, well over 150, 200. You think, Caboose?
Yeah, I'd like to see about 100 to 200 users by season 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're sitting at about 80, 85. We've been sitting there for a while. So it's not out of the question to get another 100 people in here over the next few seasons and actually maybe start expanding. Uh, but right now, we need to get the user base in.
And
Uh,
was any other parts of that question there?
10 seasons. I mean, 10 seasons. I'd like to see us obviously still around. I think
Mm-hmm.
if we can make 5 seasons, we'll be solidified enough as a league
To make
that
10.
I don't can make 10.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so
I'd say at
you
the
know,
10, I'd say at the 10 season mark, hopefully we get uh another jump in people that's there. So I think at that point it would be pretty cool to have 10 full-fledged colleges D1. That way there's a lot more people there, of course. Um let's see, USFA wise, if I was to give a rough number for the USFA, I'd probably say around because not all the quarterbacks and stuff, they're not going to be making a team. Like for 10 like for 10 colleges, they won't have all 10 quarterbacks playing quarterbacks, so they'll probably be playing other positions. Probably 8 professional football teams, 10 and 8.
yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes. Obviously, expansion is still kind of a distant thing, and I think
Mm-hmm.
this is going to answer another question that we have later down. But expansion is not something that is necessarily a priority at the moment.
Of course.
It'll be something that comes up, and it'll be nice when it happens. It's a good problem to have, um, but right now it's not necessarily our focus.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say bigger goals within 5 seasons. Uh, Hopefully by season 3 or 4, we will have a full portal that we can move all of this on, and it will create way less stress on us
Mm-hmm.
and everyone else. Updates are going to be more secure. The Everything will be right there basically. Um, so that's something we're working on. I hope to have that by season 5 at the latest.
Yes, please get that portal. That'll be so nice.
Um, let's see. Moving on here, and these 3 questions are coming from First Prey.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 big obstacles for a sim league is recruitment and retainment. How do you plan on tackling these obstacles to keep the league growing? I feel like there is a good system in place that the league caters to retainment by having easy to do tasks that also benefit league growth, liking and commenting on the videos, which also affects recruitment by getting the league more visibility. But if you guys could expand on any future plans, that would be cool. I think we kind of did that, but we'll go over it again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Recruitment, obviously, as we said at the very beginning, is huge on our minds right now. It is priority number one. We want more people here. You guys want more people here. Um, and quite frankly, we won't go anywhere if we don't get more people here. So, I mean, we kind of laid that out. We're going for, uh, hopefully, we can get some more actual sim leagues to join up with us so that we can create kind of a universe. The goal is to have one hockey, obviously us for football, basketball, baseball, and maybe a soccer.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get those 5, uh, then I think we can basically create a little world where you know our own. Basically, we can create our own little universe.
Yeah, that's pretty much
I
what I've
think
been
that's
preaching. That's pretty much what I've been preaching in every video. Is like, if you want to do what we do, on the ice, then join our little universe that we're trying to build here. We're looking for some more people, some more sim leagues and everything like that too. So it's always good to have, and that would be cool to have all 5 of those sports there. Maybe some other sports that may pop in and join along the ride, but those are the major ones there. And that would be real cool. That's definitely what we're looking for, to get some more people here. I've been kind of diving a little bit more into the Discord side of things too. That's kind of hit and miss, really depending on like which ones you get. I'm liking the ones I got already from Hollywood Sports and Sports Universe, but we still need some more. It's not going to be just them.
Yeah. Obviously, more word of mouth is also a huge way to get people. It can't just be the two of us going and reaching out to all these different people. No, we need others on the ground. The more people that are going out recruiting and spreading the word, the more likely we're going to get people that the two of us could have never reached. You know, our reach is limited to what we can find. You might know people in your own neighborhood, your school, your workplace, wherever, that are football nerds and want to come join us. I mean, it's you never know until you ask. Um, so the more people that reach out, we've got a recruitment program in place for you guys to get a little bit of a boost to TPE uh, for doing it. So there's really no harm, I guess, really, in reaching out.
Hmm.
Um, and the last part of that is we got what word of mouth, we've got affiliates, the YouTube.
YouTube.
Um, yep. The way it's set up to get us likes and get us subscriptions. We reward you guys for doing it. It might seem a little petty, but hey, it helps you guys, it helps us, it helps the league, all in all. So, the way I see it, it's a win-win-win because you guys are getting a pretty decent boost every week for just dropping a like and subscribing. And then on top of that, those likes help boost the channel, which helps the league because now more people are seeing our stuff. And if more people see our stuff, there's inevitably someone's going to go, hey, that looks kind of cool. They're going to click our links and they're going to make players, and the cycle begins anew. So the more people we get doing that, the more we are going to grow.
Yes, sir. And of course, it is our job to make sure that when people do come here, they're like, "Damn, that does look cool." So yeah, it's all work in progress, and you scratch our back, we scratch yours, and then we all eventually scratch theirs, the ones that's coming in. And yeah, it's all teamwork at the end of the day. We all play our part, whether it's a like on the video, whether it's a update, that we got to make sure all the players are good to go, all the emails sent between me and Caboose, and all the essays, the GMs, we all play a part here. So just like to see everyone show some pride. And really, this is as much as y'all baby as it is ours. That's how I'm kind of seeing it, because this is in the infant stages. We're all learning, we're all growing, and I'm still getting used to the sim itself. Just watching every game, I'm plugging away like little nuggets here and there. Make sure you work on your awareness if you want to catch the football, or if you want to find the football. I'm doing small things to like help promote that healthy environment that way we all can learn and everything. So Caboose is definitely on that ride too. We all want to be great. I want to see you all be great, because it makes being the Prezi guy on my side make it a lot more fun when you guys hear it. I want to start getting to the live streams, make it much more make it much more of what's the name I'm looking for, more authentic, when we all see it for the first time. So we're getting it to the right place. We just got to take a little time, and we'll get there.
Yep. Last question from first right here he says it's a fun question. If we had the opportunity to come up with one expansion team, what would it be? Well, he didn't specify CSFA or USFA, so want to do one of each?
What team?
Uh, the question is, if you had the opportunity to come up with one expansion team, what would it be? But he didn't specify what level. So you want to do one? Both of us do one for college, one for USFA.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's start with college. You want to go first?
Um, See, I can't use the Pirates anymore because Whitehill took it. But I do, but I do love my Florida teams. You know, I got to throw one in there. We don't have one quite yet. Let's see. What's a good town in Orlando? So, it's a good town in Florida. Orlando's pretty good, but I don't know how to work that one. I have to think about that one. That's a good question. Definitely a team in Florida though. I'll probably say something like the. I can't do Sharks either. Man, I gotta think now. You go.
You could go with the Florida men.
Hmm?
It'd be a great. You could go with the Florida men.
Yeah, it could. It could.
Well, you're
Oh.
thinking for college on my side. I don't know. I would probably throw something in just a spot no one really expects. Um, Maybe like Des Moines, Iowa, or maybe like a Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know too much. I mean, if you look at the CSFA right now, the D2 teams,
Mm-hmm.
um, Dax made White Hill and Big Sky. I made Twin Cities and what was the other one? Georgetown.
Georgetown, yeah.
So, I mean, those are both. I could take any of those and bump them up. Really, I'm sure Stacks could do the same for his. For USFA though, uh, I've always wanted to have a Boise team, seeing as that's where I'm from when I'm not on the road. And I'd like to see maybe a Boise Mountaineers or a Boise Explorers, something like that, since the Lewis and Clark Trail runs through Idaho, and so does the Oregon Trail.
Mm-hmm. I think it will serve the league well to have have those major cities taken care of, or at least the major states. Definitely gonna need to see one in the state of Texas.
Yeah, I mean we got Central Houston already, but
Yeah,
Texas
for the
definitely do
USFA.
a
Mm-hmm.
pro team.
Mm-hmm.
What would you name it?
Uh, thinking no, not. I was about to say San Antonio. See, I'm so stuck with so many other leagues out there. Not Houston. Or we could go Oklahoma. Like do like a
They do
team in
all,
Oklahoma, and then
yeah, you
hmm,
could go Perth.
the Oklahoma. What's a what's a country type of team name? I can't think of it.
Oklahoma City Twisters, Cyclones.
No,
Just make them a full team.
no.
Oh man.
Already been done. Now I can't think of one on the top of my head. I was thinking like all the teams that are in Texas now can't do Cowboys, can't do Spurs. The Rocket's been done like out in that particular area there. I can't remember though. I had something, but I lost it.
It's if it comes back to you, if it comes back to you, you can shout it out.
Mm-hmm.
Pablo Sanchez asks, how many weeks of College Sim Football Association will there be? Right now, there are 12 in world weeks, not real weeks. So, and then playoffs take 2 weeks. So, total of 14 games, but should expansion ever happen, that will probably change.
Mm-hmm.
The way I want to kind of work it is to once we get enough teams, once we get some more teams, um, it's going to become extremely burdensome to sim that many games live for you guys every week. So what the plan is to split up the games over the course of a week. So a week will actually take a real world week. Um, so seasons will probably get a little bit longer. Players will have the opportunity to get better, but that's still kind of a ways off. For right now, seasons take 8 weeks from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 6 of those weeks are the regular season, in which 12 games are played. One of those weeks is playoffs, and then the last week is rollover and administration kind of crap.
The
We
thought
don't run
process, like
a.
down sorry to cut you off, but the thought process down the line is it will be cool to have the CSFA and the USFA have a different amount of games, similar to real life football and everything like that. But of course, that comes with time, and we'll build up more people to do more streams to, of course, update and get on the field and stuff. So it all really depends on you. Like I said, and actually getting more people into the fold and staying active, staying healthy, and um, we could see something real nice down the line. I can't wait to see what happens. There goes my catchphrase. I knew I was going to
Nope.
say it.
And then Cheese asked, do you see the CSFA and the USFA expanding anytime soon? If not, why? I'm going to say no,
Nah.
just because at the moment we don't have the user base. If we see a surge of people incoming, absolutely we would expand, and we would probably start by adding one or two more college teams.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to eventually remove the bot teams, so we can just have a naturally diverse schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, I don't see expansion being a thing until at least like season 3, season 4.
I got a question for you.
Yep, go ahead.
Say, for instance, we get a surge of around 20 people just off the jump right now, right?
Yep.
Would you go to expand one team or would you expand two so we could have an even set of teams?
I probably wouldn't expand at all, because right now, with 20 people,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be what, 40 players.
Something like that, yeah.
We've got 5 going up into the draft right now, active from teams.
Mm-hmm.
Each team takes 18 people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, 18, 36, 40, 52, 54, 62.
There
Something like
goes
that,
that
right?
math.
36 plus 36 is 72. So
Mm-hmm.
we need 72 players to completely fill the CSFA.
Mm-hmm.
If 20 people came in right now and they all created 2 players, that'd be at 40. That still leaves 32 players that we need to have filled in.
Mm-hmm. Are you
And
looking to
there's a lot of
complete
teams right now that
teams?
are.
Are you looking to complete teams as your gauge? or are you looking at? Uh,
I'm looking to mostly fill teams.
okay.
If we get to the point where we are jam packed on every team, yeah, we have to expand because next player comes in, where's he gonna play?
Mm-hmm.
So if we get to a point where the teams are mostly full, yeah, I'll start looking at expanding. But until that point where the CSFA is mostly full, right now the USFA is empty, pretty much.
And for the record, all the people I know these answers. We already talked about this stuff. This is for you, so you kind of get more dive to how we're building up and everything. So,
Mm-hmm. Right now with the USFA being virtually almost empty, a lot of them are right now. We've got 10 inactives going up, and a lot of those inactives that I picked were players that I thought people would know, usernames that I thought people would know. I expect the GMs to draft accordingly to that to try and bring those guys back in. But you know, I, right now there's 5 teams. That's 90 people we need up in the pros right now, and we
mm-hmm.
definitely don't have that. So we have enough spaces for what's 72 plus 90, 162,
Yeah,
I think. So
something
we
like
have
that.
enough room for 162 players, and I think we have maybe 180, but most of them are inactive.
Mm-hmm.
So until we can get that many active users or active players, it kind of gets hard to expand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got to put the whole league in perspective right there, because just because they're a body is different than a active body, if that makes sense, and that that's really the game plan of what we really want. Because in all sim leagues, they're going to be inactives. There is no perfect sim league out there. They all have flaws in any way, shape, or form, and they all have movements when it comes to activity. So you just got to keep on building until we get that solidified foundation, if you will.
Yeah. Ideally, I think if we can get about 7 active users per team, uh, that's 7 out of 9 potential active users. If you get 2 players from that one user, right? You can get 7 active users per team in the league. They're all updated and they're all grinding. I think we can start looking at expanding. But right now, a lot of teams have 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 most, and that includes USFA active users
Mm-hmm.
because you um, we don't want to see USFA teams running players that have 150 TPE. It's just not something
Yeah,
we want to see. So,
we want to see these guys hitting them 500s and up
yep.
and spread out.
So that's why I don't think it will expand at least soon. Scott, if you've got another perspective on this, feel free.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be looking to try to get into the Reddit side as well.
Uh, if if we can get people to run a Reddit for us or run advertisements to Reddit, that would fall under recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's something you want to get into, you got all the positions for it are open. If you want to be the recruitment head of recruitment, all you got to do is reach out to one of us. We'll talk it over. Um, we're not in a position to be too overly picky. All we really ask is that you are respectful and clean on the internet if you're representing us.
Yes, sir. Got to bring more people in, man. I say it every sim in the beginning. Bring your people, bring your wives, bring your cousins, bring them. We got a home.
But that's just about it right there. Um, if you guys have any other questions, I think we will do another one of these at some point. I don't know when. Probably a couple months or so, turn of the year maybe. Don't know. Find out later. But if you guys got questions, feel free to reach out. Um, ask away. We're happy to help you out. If you're not comfortable to reaching out to us, reach out to a GM and a SA. Um, I'm sure they'd be able to help you out just as well.
We got plenty more people. Like, hey, we could use all the help we could get. And I know we all want a real good sim league here. I don't want y'all to come here like y'all waste y'all time, but we're not here to waste yours either. We've been plugging away a lot of hours. Trust us. We've been plugging away a lot of hours to put this league together, and we won't quit on y'all. So we don't expect y'all to quit on us either. We got a long way to go. We only in season 1. I want to look back at season 21, 51. That's where I want to see this league at. I want to see some real improvement here and a lot of guys here talking trash. I want to see those YouTube comments light up. I want to see the live stream full of comments like the snip snap and all that. I want to see it all. And that's why I do this every evening when I get off of work and on my only off day and everything like that. So I want to make sure y'all heard that from me. Is like, I love all y'all. Well, I want to see more. So keep it up.
For those that don't know, this league has actually been around for over a year now. September of last year is when we started building this league. So I just keep that in mind, as we go forward. This league didn't open to the public until June of this year, but we've been building it since September of 2020. So we're committed to it. We're committed to you guys, and we hope you enjoy what we're putting out for you. So, you got any other closing comments there?
Not really. Make sure you keep on showing that love. Show love to your fellow man up in the Discord, the community, and everything. We all family. We all part of the USFA family, and let's help it grow. Looking forward to seeing you in the next set of games. Should be coming tomorrow. Don't miss out.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. Hope to do it again sometime. But this will be Caboose and Stacks here signing off. Have a good one.
All right. Take care, y'all.